Hi, and welcome to my Saturday stream and scream of Danganronpa. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Oh, we're in the gym. You're awake, finally. Are you okay? Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up! Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. Well, it's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Oh, that's right. Ah! I don't know. Are you okay? So, it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. Bum, bum, bum! A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I'm pretty sure she's dead. She had a knife sticking out of her. I got pink on you. I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is. If Sayaka is. You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. 3 times the dead girl. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead! Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now, either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to all come here. Well, hold on! Don't talk like that! We all protested it! I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay! But... So... I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. Leon! His name is Leon! Sorry. He's here again. I can't remember. You're too slow. He's here again.
Hey,
I forgot. I had to figure it out. Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times rules.
But...
Wah, wah. That wasn't even a good pun. War and bear doesn't even sound... Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you! Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
What?
What? We're doing all the impersonations today. There you go. Mrs. Broflowski. What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Oh god, that's a terrible image. Why would you do that? No. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you has decided to kill Sayaka so you can graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone! It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Don't assume he's telling the truth. I really can't do his
Stop
voice at all. That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Crazy Dwarf. Why isn't someone like, yep, killed her, can I leave?
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause naive! You're just so naive! You really think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey.
You're super
Come on
naive,
now.
devilishly naive, hellishly naive! Yeah, there's cameras everywhere, so the bear probably knows. So, no. The real thing has just begun! The real thing?
Now then.
I'm talking about the real love. Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps.
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are found out by the other students. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you are talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to access whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
during the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct,
Okay.
only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest
Okay.
may continue their communal life.
That's pretty straightforward.
However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive.
Oh,
and the
shit.
rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end.
So the one who killed someone gets away with it, lives, and everyone else dies?
As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well,
So what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, American Idol murder style, it's execution! Execution?
what?
And by execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Ooh. Objection! So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, All the rest of us get executed?
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line! Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Wait! Hold on a second!
What are you talking about?
You're freaking insane, you know that? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone? What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What the hell are you
What?
talking about?
Punishment? I might. I don't know. Throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this. Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear. It looks more like you're about to do something naughty to her. Shing, I love that. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first! As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then... Don't attack the bear! Well, there goes that theory that maybe she's a mastermind. Because she's about to get dead.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Oh.
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear.
Gunyear is actually really powerful in Castlevania. Ooh.
This wasn't supposed to...
Well, I guess they made up for the whole not dying thing with lots of dying. Goes rapid fire, just a boom, boom, boom.
Why?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Who's gonna clean up the,
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real! No way! Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see
Now.
just how serious I am.
I was gonna read it almost exactly like that.
Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc.
I probably wasn't gonna do the etc. that way. I would have been like, etc.
So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
What an inspiring headmaster. Wah, wah. Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears, and her ponytail went lifeless too. Look at that. It lost all its bounce. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It's the first time I'd seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, quotation marks, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Right.
She had good fashion sense except for the polka dots. It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just, went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. Yeah, I did lose hella inches too, yeah. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. Just like her ponytail just like halved itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality! Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you could put her in prison or something? I changed my mind. No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time. Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on. What do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Ponytails shrink when the host dies. It's a little known fact of Mother Day. It's kind of like if you lose one shoe, immediately dead. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blacken. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it
Monokuma file!
Yay! I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing! I gotta see it all go down!
So then.
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The jury has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full efforts behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. Coming soon, TM. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us at a total loss, stunned and confused, and I totally forgot to read that line. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead and was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in our depression. To wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. She looks like the ultimate detective. She acts like the ultimate detective, so we're gonna have to fight her for the title of ultimate detective. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you, anyone who can't adapt will die? Death is the only thing waiting for those of us who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. You're all going to die. Little Red Queen there from the first Resident Evil movie, also known as the only good Resident Evil movie. And even then, it wasn't fantastic. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone else kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. The first one was okay. It was at least entertaining, kinda kept to the source material a little bit. Oops, sorry. Hit my microphone there. And it had some good music in it. You know, they were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. Nike. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. So what do you have to say about the situation, Junko? I gently placed my hand on Junko's body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in the movies and stuff, but I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, so I made no difference except get pink on me. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Just wait a second. Wait, is he just realizing she's dead? At all? He's just realizing that? Okay. She's dead? Then that means that everything that's happened so far is real? It's not like a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Alright. So, let's see. Well, everyone's in here. So let's go one at a time. Let's find out what Toko has to say. She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Alright, Hifumi? Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. She has like no inflection at all in her voice. So... We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Let me out of here! Like, there's a ghost right behind you! I don't know why Shaggy came out, but... Come on, someone let me out of here!
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of bear! Piece of shit bear! Piece of shit bear! Piece of shit bear!
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty, so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. You probably should put 2 people on guard duty so they can literally guard each other and the thing, huh? I don't like having to think anyways. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Don't call her a chick! She was my chance of losing my virginity! Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. No, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? Fuck with the crime scene. By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then.
Fine then. I'll stay on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. And I can't voice either of you very well, so this will go great. 2-player co-op base defense with the 2 of them. With their stats, they're totally OP! Nerf Sakura! Nerf Mondo! Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead. So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's storm. Well, she's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Oh, see, I knew this shit was gonna happen. Fucking knew this shit was gonna happen. Hold on a sec, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. One note, you can't miss evidence, you have to find it all to progress. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth! The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes ago. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should just split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. But I haven't finished talking to everyone. I didn't talk to Byakuya. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation. Then construct an argument to come to a final decision. Everything in this game is relevant, even if I don't think it is. Oh, I think everything's relevant. Even shit that I don't think is relevant, I think is relevant. And it's not relevant,
so.
but I'll make it relevant. Well, do I really have to say any more? I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. Oh, no, I didn't get to talk to you! Damn it. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Hell yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. That's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this right here, right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
Fucking dead.
they'd better not let me find them. I'd skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
Was
very
you? I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
so,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. I'm not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. Thank you, Aoi. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. It's okay. It's like somebody cracked open a pink highlighter. It's not blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyways. Wow. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. I didn't get to talk to him either, did I? She does remind me of an ice cream cone, too. See, I said ice cream cone, and you guys are like, no, she looks like something. I forgot what it was. But it wasn't an ice cream cone. Tadpole. There it was. There it was. Said she looked like a tadpole. No, ice cream. It was pointless. Their parting looks at me as if I'd been filled with suspicion. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me that thumbs up if you did. And subscribe if you want more content. Thanks again, guys. Alright. Bye. I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and there's no lint or gold. And I didn't find one single strand of hair. Oh!